Right, good afternoon. I've got to keep an eye out for the cat. I'm needle felting and sorry, great crinkle factor. And I've got this Jacob's fleece here and Jacob's sheep basically. And I have to put it up high because once she gets a whiff of it, she's just tried to nick one of my reindeers. So I'm just having to keep an eye. It's like stress. Right, okay, so I'm needle felting sheep. I've also been making, I think I did briefly show people these, but I've also been doing beaded witches and angels as well. So I'm going to do one of each with you because I thought you might like to see how it's done. Yes, it does mean you've got to have all the bits and bobs, but these are bits and bobs that I sort of kind of keep around anyway. So yes, I've got them, but you might not have them, which is fine. Right, sheepies. So, what I tend to do is mass make them, quite frankly. I've got quite a few. Let me just show you. Quite a few bodies and heads in here. The head shape is it's a reindeer, which was done by Quick Cuts many years ago. If my die ever disappears or breaks or whatever, I will just go into panic mode because I haven't got any more, and it's one that is totally discontinued as well. So yeah, I hope I never lose it. So I'm gonna hang the sheepies up there out of the way. This one needs a bit of white because I don't know, what can you see? Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know, I can't do anything with the sun, I'm afraid. It's right in my window at the moment. Yes, I want to put a little bit more white on here. Oh, ouch, that was my knee. Because the head keeps getting lost. So one eye on the cat all the time. Honestly, she literally just jumped up here and tried to nick a sheep. I was like, oi, get off. That's mine. So, yeah, so what I start with, sorry, I'm a bit discombobulated. My granddaughter's just gone back to her mother. I die cut a white felt, basically. This is, I can't remember the name of the die, but anyway, it's a scalloped die. So I cut a load of those and then I needle felt onto the felt. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Now, what I normally do, where's one that's done? I then back it with another piece of felt and I stitch it on, but I'm not liking the stitching here. So I've managed to get this really nice glue, Aleen's tacky, well, okay to wash it, fabric glue basically. So I'll cut a load more white ones. So what I'm going to do is actually cover the backs, but I want to do them en masse. Yeah, it just saves time basically once you do them en masse, and I can put a big heavy book on top and they can stick overnight because it's work tomorrow, because you know there's that joyous thing to look forward to on a Tuesday. Yeah, and I thought I'd get some of these made because I usually sell loads of these, so I need to get them done and well done basically. So the angel wings, now I don't know, it's last year or a year before when I was making loads of these, I did manage to buy some little fabric angel wings, but I can't find them, not for a sensible price. So I had this glittery felt anyway, so I just did the top half of a butterfly and I think it looks all right. So I tuck it right down, so the little angel wings basically. First of all, I need to stitch on the eyes, so we'll do that and I'll natter on in your ear roll. It's been a busy whole week again, flipping heck, honestly, my days, it just disappears. Right, I forgot to get thread. Let me just grab some thread. So I don't know if you can see these little beads. I have some little diddy pearls, and then I've got I've got not those ones, I don't know where they've gone. I've got some really tiny black seed beads which have disappeared on me. I've got enough on there for what I need. So yeah, I sit and stitch the little eyes on, and then the nose is again, I can't remember the name of these beads, but if I show you, you might recognise them. They are a specific, I can't remember. What's new? Look at me not being able to remember something. There's dog grooming going on next door. I apologise for the noise. The dog sounds like it's being murdered. It really isn't. Some dogs just don't like being groomed. There was one earlier that was singing like mad. It was, yeah. So anyway, needle felted on there. So just need to pop his little eyeballs on, and that'll be that. So just pick up one of those. Come here, and find you one of those. So yeah, it's been a busy day. Went on well, yesterday, well, the weekend it's just disappeared again. Saturday I had my granddaughter Scarlett all day. If you watched my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery video, you'd have heard her in the background sewing. So yeah, so she didn't go home until 5 o'clock, and by the time I dropped my daughter home, it was that was the day basically. And then yesterday I went out for a long walk with my youngest daughter with her dog. Holy moly, what was going on with that dog? Let me properly close the window, sorry. Jeepers. Yeah, I went for a long walk with my youngest daughter Caroline. Got back and my eldest had texted me and she said, I'm going to a sausage dog meetup in Dawlish. Do you fancy coming? I was like, yeah, all right then, why not? So yeah, so she picked me up about 11 and we went to the sausage dog meetup, which was in an orchard of the most beautiful house. I mean, you can tell she breeds very expensive dogs, let's put it like that, because it was actually because my daughter's got a sausage dog, sorry, a dachshund called Trixie, and it was Trixie's mum and grandma that this woman has. She was the breeder basically. So yeah, so yeah, so we had a nice walk around her orchard and saw some spotty pigs, and of course walking around, sorry if you're a vegetarian, walking around the orchard, we was like, oh, look at those pigs and lovely them. And my daughter said, God, you know, she said, seeing all these apples on the floor, I got a strange urge for roast pork and applesauce. And I went, yeah, me too. I know that sounds awful, but you know. So I said to her, should we book in for Sunday lunch somewhere? So we tried the local pub, but they were full until 4 o'clock. So that was that. And so we tried one which is in the Newton Abbot town, which I said to her I'm not very keen on, because the last time I went there it was pretty rubbish, but they've got new owners and it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. So we had a Sunday roast out, which was nice, and they dropped me home, and yeah, and that was kind of it. I gotta confess, I had a senior moment on the sofa. I had a food coma going on, and then yeah, just kind of chilled out for the rest of the day. I really just didn't do anything all day, and I didn't feel like doing anything, and I've been in a bit of a creative slump. I don't know what you call it really. I just haven't felt like making things, and that's as simple as that really. So all right, hanger and legs all in one. So yeah, so that was my weekend, and it's now Monday. Again, I've been out for a good hour's wander with my youngest daughter. Got a bit of shopping because it's back to work tomorrow, so I just wanted to get some wraps and some ham and stuff for lunch, because I've got to go into the office. And then I rang my daughter to see if she'd remembered to send my parcel, and my granddaughter was with her because they're still on half term. They have a 2-week half term at school, and she, Nanny, I thought, oh, I know what's coming. I don't want to do any more dog walks. Can I come and stay with you? I was like, oh, yeah, go on then. I said, well, I'm videoing. She went, yeah, it's fine. So she's just gone home. Anyway, my daughter walked me through TikTok, because I know I need to do all this social stuff. stuff. But quite frankly, I really just haven't got a flipping clue. So I've downloaded it now and I've done my first TikTok. It's, I don't know, it's a generational thing, isn't it? I mean, I'm old, I'm not going to lie. And it just befuddles me that something like that can, I won't say make, well, it can make you a load of money, but I mean, it just makes you visible to everybody. And I thought, it just is weird. I just find it very weird, social media. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But I know I've got to do it, so that's what I've been doing. So anyway, she talked me through that. So that was all right. I'm going to try sticking these directly because... Because I've just remembered, sorry, having a moment. I've just remembered I want to stick these brads on. All right, let's do that first. And I'll have a go at gluing one just as an experiment. So right, so let's choose you a nice Christmassy snowy brad. What do you fancy, Mr. Sheepy? I could put some holly on your bottom, couldn't we? Let's do that. I don't think that's going to go through. Let me just grab my... So yeah, anyway, there we are. Needle filtered sheep. So I've got one more angel and one more witch to make, because then I would have run out of the stuff to make the angel, basically, because I didn't have many of the white ones. I'll show you in a second. Sorry, I'm rambling as usual. Right, so he's got his brad on. Let's put that there. Just need to make sure that they sort of sit properly, really. Blooming eyes, they never want to stay right. I keep looking out for really micro googly eyes, but I'm damned if I can find them. Okay. Right, so everybody stay still. I'll just try one, and then if it works, that'll be great, because that'll make it a lot quicker. Ooh, crikey crumbles. Okay, there's a lot of glue just went on there. Oops. Actually, it might be better putting it on this bit. Oh, cheapers. Do you have to come out that fast? Ooh, what's that? Don't know. Yeah, so there we are. I was talking to my neighbour, the one that does all the dog grooming, and I was saying to her about the dog sitting and stuff that I've been doing. She went, "Oh, do you do it?" And I went, "Oh, why?" She said, I'm constantly asked for people. People are constantly asking me if they know anyone that does dog sitting. I said, well, yeah. I said, the trouble is that, you know, I've got to fit it around work. I said, so, because my daughter, honestly, she just get me in trouble. She said, oh, I've put you forward for somebody. They want somebody for 2 weeks. I said, I can't do 2 weeks. I've got to go to work. And she went, yeah, but you could blag it, couldn't you? And I went, no, I really can't. She thinks that, I don't know what she thinks. Oh, I just said no, basically. She said, but you can work from their home. And I went, I have to go in on a Tuesday. I said, it's part of, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah. So basically, once I can afford to retire, as in get my old age pension, that will pay the rent. That's all I've got to cover. That's all I'm interested in covering. I need a house to live in, preferably. But mind you, there's a bloke that lives down this way somewhere, and he I think I've told you this before. Sorry if I have. Anyway, he does a lot of dog sitting, but for the big posh houses in Torquay, and he actually goes and stays at their property and looks after the animals while the owners are on holiday and that. And he just has a camper van. I thought, do you know, that is so tempting. Right, I'm going to squish this one and see. I can always add some more glue there. I'd rather it was really glued together. I'm going to see how that one does. Anyway, that's the sheepies. I need to, I'm going to put it under a big book. Yeah, I need to put the eyelets on the other one. Sorry, let me just come here. I'll have a look at him at the end and see if he's set. So I need to finish the other one. So anyway, sheepies. That's how I do them. Let's make a bit of space. Hide the wool from the cat. Sorry, I've just jiggled you. Apologies. Right, that's that one. Okay, so the witches and stuff are done with pliers and things, obviously. So I've got to remind myself how I do it. So the witchy poos are like these lucite flowers. Honestly, it's taken me so long to find these again. I used to do loads of these, but I had trouble finding I used to have a bigger version of this and I can't find them anywhere anymore. So anyway, I like to put little feet on. So obviously that's going to be the angel. Let me move that out of the way. Angel, angel. Right, witchy poo. So I put a little, that's another one of those big, I wish I could remember what they're called. I want to say magatamas, but I can't remember what they're called. They've basically got two holes. Anyway, so yeah, that on a head pin, and then an orange bead and a black bead and another orange bead, and then a bugle bead. And oops, sorry, I'm trying to avoid loud noises. We just need to turn a little loop on this one. And then that goes on an eye pin. It'll all make sense in a second, don't worry. It's just about construction zone, that's all it is here. So that's that one. And then, oh, I thought I didn't get the other one out then. I did. It's good. So that one, orange, black, orange, bugle bead on turn a loopy loop. Let's try and get it the same way as that one, which is that way. Close the loop. This is a bit fiddly. If you haven't got terribly good eyesight, you might struggle with this, but mine at the moment is still allowing me to do this sort of stuff. I used to have excellent up close eyesight, but right, okay, so that's that. Okay, so little legs, and then it's just literally the little one first, I think it was, and then the big one, and then the green witchy face and the hat. Again, this is a different one because it's got the bit that curves up there. Okay, and that's her. Does that look the same? Yes, it does. Jolly good. Well done. So, yep, just need to turn a loop at the top again. Choppity chop. You can wrap them if you prefer to wrap the jump ring first. If you prefer to wrap the... Sorry, am I even in frame? I do apologise. I will check if that was out of frame. Little monkey. Come on, behave yourself. Why is it as soon as the camera goes on? I just want you to sit a little bit more centrally, if you would please. Yeah, what are these for? Well, a lot of people use them as stitch markers, believe it or not. That's what I used to sell them mainly as. But obviously they can be, you know, put them on your handbag or whatever, because I put a lobster claw or clasp on them. So that dog. Right, so that's that one. So there's a witchy poo with a little... I got a horrible feeling I've been out of frame, sorry. Let me move over here and then I'll stay on my mat. So yeah, there she is with her little red slippers, little red shoes. So that's another one done. So that's the last of those. I've run out of something and I can't remember what it was, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So the last thing is a Madame Angel here. Now it took me a while to get this one together, I'll be honest with you, because I was like, not quite right, and I had to fiddle and faff with this one, but I got there in the end. So, but I've run out of these now and I don't want to buy any more, so I've only got 7, 8. So I'm covered in glue, sorry, let me just, it's not helpful. Right, so I need a head pin and one of those. I had to put a thing on because it kept going down too low. I'm just reminding myself, it was a couple of days ago I did these. Now these are something called gem bug legs. You can buy them in all sorts of places, but yeah, I bought a stash of them and I don't know why, but it's like everything that we have in these places, isn't it? It's like, why did you buy that? I really don't know. Oh, I'm missing a component. I'm sure I got it all out, but obviously didn't. But my granddaughter's been here fiddling around with this stuff. Right, let me just, I'm missing that thing. Let me just go and grab one. 2 seconds. Found one. Eventually. Only took like half an hour. Right. And then the big bead. And then these beautiful rondelles, I think they are called. And that's her angel cap. Yeah, I think that's everything. They're cute. Yeah, it took a bit of faffing around with this actually to get it just right. So, I seem to remember, did I wrap these? I think I did. Yeah, so you can make all sorts of things with beads. It's amazing. A couple of wraps is fine. It's a very lightweight thing. Just getting in there to nip it. Oh, the shiny bits I can't see. Right, come here you. You need a bit of surgery on your head, love. Keep still. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Oh. This is where my eyesight is really telling me that, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's the cataracts or what, but I can see it, but I just can't see it, if that makes sense. It's just there. But I don't want to clip too hard. Let's see if I can. Just don't want a scratchy bit, basically. Let's have a feel. Oh no, that's it. Got it. Right, cool. Stress over. And then the tiny little jump ring, if I can get you. Come here. It's so frustrating. I can't even tell you how frustrating it is not having my eyes working properly at the moment. Especially with this stuff. I used to just fly through this. Could see perfectly well. But yeah, now I am not going to be able to make these for much longer, but looks right. My optometrist is keeping a very close eye, so don't worry. Because I said to him, I just can't, well, you know, everybody can't be doing without their eyesight, but when you're a creative person as well, it's sort of doubly heartbreaking, basically. Yeah, I'm not closed. Oh, stop. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I gave up jewellery making, because I would really be in trouble, wouldn't I? That was my business. I guess you have those really strong magnifying glass things. Just need you to close 1 millimeter. That's it. Oh, little monkey. Anyway, you get the idea. I need to get this against a dark background. I'm really. We can't see, quite frankly. It's just there. Right, don't move. Just stay exactly where you are. Just need it to close just a tad more. That's it. Got it. Yes. I can see it now. Oh, right. So there we are. And then what I've been doing is sort of shaping her, I don't know, that bit down a bit. So there we are. I don't know if that was even slightly interesting for anyone. I'm hoping those sheepies will stick quite nicely, so that'll be good. So yeah, there we are. Oh, there goes the beads. Lovely. Can you see those? No. But there we are. Witches, angels, and sheep angels. Because why not? Why not? Life's too short not to have a sheep angel in it. Right. I'm going to see if those other ones have stuck. Let's see if he's stuck. Oh, oh. Actually, that's done rather well. Right, I think that's the way forward. It's still wet there, but it's actually sticking it under the book. It's made it super nice. It's gone a bit bog-eyed, a bit cross-eyed, bless him. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to leave you because I've probably, yeah, that's probably pretty boring. Yeah, I'll see you Thursday, I expect, because I say, yes, short week next week, or this week rather, so yeah. I'm waffling. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.